Very interesting. Just got back from my hockey pool and look what I find by the front door to my apartment. The apartment complex, I mean. Huh. Very interesting indeed. The activity leading up to and following my RE and family campout has been phenomenal, and it continues unabated. Susan and I have found many glyph messages left across the road for us, left in the woods, and on a few occasions, more than a few occasions, right at our apartment complex. Now, the latest episode happened right at the front door of the complex, where initially a tiny little glyph was left. It was an open triangle with a small rock and an X. Now, the size, the location, and the symbol all told me and Susan that this was not placed by human hands. It was placed by SASQUATCH hands. And shortly thereafter, we went back and it was changed. Now we're looking at two sticks side by side. And what this signifies to me is Susan and my path. We're walking our path side by side. Now, once again, these glyphs are very tiny and they're by the front door of the apartment building, but the door opening and closing will not affect them or disturb them. And I really don't think that anybody would be moving them or even notice them. They're pretty small. And even if they did, why would they change them into symbols that I recognize? None of it makes any sense. So when I discovered the new change, I decided to add my own little greeting, which was a Y stick with an A. So Man and Sasquatch connected, and the Clan of RE sign. The very next day, I went back and everything was removed, and I could see no sign of where it was taken to. Now, could people have done this? Possibly. Do I think they did it? Absolutely not. Especially in light of everything else that's been happening with the personal messages that I know for sure were left by them. So I'm going to have faith and assume that these were as well. And it's a fascinating journey, and you just never know what to expect from day to day. So the day after everything was taken away, other than the small rock, Sue and I noticed just to the left of the door, a small X was placed. And Sue was absolutely adamant that it was not there prior. So the communication is ongoing, and it's going to be wonderful to see what transpires from here. Well, I'm just checking out a little area across the street. Isn't this interesting? Very cool. Now, Sue told me there's been some changes, so I haven't seen them yet, but I think this is new. So we'll continue along. Okay, this is all new since I've been here. I'll lay it up there. A stick put in there. Piece of wood. Another little piece just put here, and then there's some little chestnuts, I guess. They weren't in there before. Interesting. Yeah. Almost daily things change. Sometimes you don't see too much change, but usually something subtle if you look hard enough. Well, that's interesting. I'm back checking out for changes in this little place across the road from me. Now, I don't remember this. Check this out. There's sticks lined up there. Oh geez. First one looks like Susan My Fish Cliff, with 6 other sticks beside it. Does that represent individuals? Could be RE, Forsh, Raj, Little Bud, and a couple others. Interesting. I like that. Oh, things are looking different over here. I can already see that it looks, yeah. That was a crappy day yesterday. That doesn't mean that kids couldn't have come in here and done something. But this is definitely different. Definitely different. I got a roof on here again. I'm just trying to see if those that acorn is in there. I'll have to turn it off, I think. Yeah, check this roof out. Okay, well, I just looked in there. The acorns, or the acorn that was partially peeled, or maybe it was 2 acorns. I'll check the picture, but in any event, they're definitely not there. That's kind of revealing to me. Why would anyone take those out? But anyway, enough of that. I think this is new too. I think. Yeah, I don't remember that being right there. Interesting. Look at this from this side. Yeah, it was a pretty crappy day yesterday. So, I don't know. I suppose kids could have come in and done that. I don't see kids, though, taking away those acorns. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Okay, I've noticed something about these ground glyphs that are being left here. Whoever is leaving them is kind of rubbing out the ground underneath it. Try to highlight them or something. As you can see, check the ground out around it. And where the glyph is laying, it's kind of, you can see that someone has rubbed it or tongue-tied. Not rubbed it, but cleared away a little space or whatever to kind of highlight it. As you can see, a little oval area there is kind of cleared away. Yeah, there is some debris on it, but it's obviously been cleared away somewhat. And I found that with a number of the glyphs I found in here lately. Yeah, quite interesting. Look at that fish glyph. Brian and Susan are connected to what? 6 individuals? There's 2 little ones in there. They could represent the twins, who are about what, 5 to 7 years old now, something like that. Interesting. And so I'm looking at this. Doesn't necessarily look random. I can see a fish glyph in there. I can see an H. I can see the open triangle. A. Kind of sloppy work though, guys. You can do better than that. stand out a little better than that. Just letting you know. If in fact it even is a glyph. It certainly appears to be. I mean, yeah. Not impressed though. Not overly impressed. You guys can do better than that. Looking around here. I left a few glyphs too here, and they were removed by the next day, so whatever that means. Okay, this is really interesting. Yesterday there were a bunch of sticks stacked up against the side of this tree, and now they're all gone. All removed. So that's kind of interesting. And as usual, when I see stuff removed, you know, the old addition and subtraction thing I've talked about in the past, you don't see any sign of what they moved, and that's the case here. Or, well, whoever moved it. Pick this garbage up. Get rid of that. So yeah, seems kind of odd. You know, the things appear and then disappear. Okay. Doesn't look like much, but once again, this area right here is rubbed out again. And there's 3 sticks placed in there. Now, I don't know what that means. Well, I mean, it could be 3 individuals, but you can see how it's like, you know, rubbed out or brushed away so it can stand out. Now, generally, in an instance like this, I do consider this to be 3 individuals. Huh. Look at this. Look at the little pine cones just placed there. 4 in a row. Or is it 3? I guess it's probably 3. 3 sticks, 3 pine cones. Interesting. You know what I'm saying? See how that's rubbed out again? Like the one with the fish glyph and the 6 sticks? This is something I'm finding here all the time. It's like they do that so, you know, to point it out. Highlight it. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, we are at the entrance here, and this is the kind of stuff I find extremely compelling. Look at that little thin stick leaned up against the fence post. 100% not a walking stick. Kind of snapped on both ends. Interesting. All right, well, I'm back here again today, next day, and it's been really torrential downpour for the last couple of days. But that's one of the reasons I came over here today, is because I wanted to see if there were changes when the weather was absolutely horrible. And there are. Look at this stump. Changed again. Significantly. That thatched roof is all gone. But check this out. This is pretty cool. there. Yeah, and those acorns are definitely gone from the other day. Well, they were gone the other day too. Let's see if we can get a good look at this. Very cool indeed. You know, when I see the changes when the weather is really, really bad, and I don't expect people to be out playing around in here. A bit more compelling, but I'll leave it at that. Oh. I don't know if that was on the roof or not. I think it's over to the side there now. But yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, here's some stuff here. Nothing fancy, mind you, but I didn't see it yesterday, and definitely been placed there. Huh. What are you doing? What are you doing here? You guys, whoever you guys may be. Yeah. Yeah, crappy weather. I don't see anyone coming in here and playing in here. Pretty much raining pretty hard right now, and this is about as light as it's been for the last couple of days. It's let up, so fascinating. You know, this looks like it's been changed too. But I'll have to check the before picture. Definitely doesn't look the same. I'm not sure how much it's changed. Could have been kicked, maybe. Anyway, not the same. Okay, well, this is where that thin stick was leaning up against the fence there yesterday. It's not there now. Does it mean anything? I don't know. Except, you know, we're talking about the addition and subtraction. Subtle little things like that I really feel are some of the best clues to the Sasquatch people, because that stick had no purpose being there. It wasn't a walking stick. And it's typical of what they do, so whether they put it there or not, I think it's quite interesting that it's not there today. Why would somebody remove that? There's just absolutely no reason for it.